Hey everyone, Brian from D.I.G.S Marketing here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do correct location targeting within Google Ads and the different options that are available. So step number one is deciding whether you want to do different location targeting by campaign or if all of your campaigns need the same location targeting. An example of this would be if you're a software product, you're probably not going to have different targeting or location targeting. So in that case, you probably just want it on an account level. Same thing if like you are a single location business, you only want your targeting on the account level. If you are selling different products to different locations, or if you have multi-locations, you might want to do this on a campaign level. For example, you may want to spend money in Los Angeles for this location and spend money in New York for this location so that people in those areas actually see your ads. But again, most of the clients that I work with have the same location targeting for all of their campaigns. So let's get into it. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to campaigns and you're going to scroll all the way down to locations. Again, you can see in this example, all three campaigns have the same targeted location, but you could change that if you wanted to. So let's get into it. You're going to click this little edit locations and you're going to select the campaign. So in this case, this is for an example of a psychiatry practice. So in this case, I'm going to choose IV drip therapy campaign, which is one of their campaigns, one of the products they offer. So you can see a few things here. One of them is that you can do it by location, by radius, and you can add locations in bulk. I'll show examples of each. So location, right? You can type in any city or county and it will show you the amount of people in that area that could potentially see your ads. In this example, maybe I want to target all of Los Angeles that has 22 million people in the reach. If I don't want to do that, if I want to be more targeted, I could type in, it gets pretty specific with cities. So you can type in like Santa Monica, right? That has 488,000 people versus Los Angeles, which had 28 million people or 25 million people, as you can see here within the reach. You could also type in a zip code. So let's just say you wanted to target 10018, which is a zip code in New York. You could also target very specifically certain zip codes. Again, this kind of depends on your product and who you're selling to and whether it matters how local someone is or not. The other option is radius. So in this example, I'm actually using radius targeting. So I like doing 10 or 20 miles around a location if that's relevant. That way, you're not specifically bidding on a specific zip code or a very small city. But in my experience, this is usually good to get anyone in the area who could potentially be a customer of this business, 20-mile radius. If your product is virtual or digital, or software, you probably only want to target by location and just the countries that you can service, right? You don't have to put in, if you put in locations specifically, that is who you will be targeting. The reason you would use exclusions is if there's a broad area that you're targeting, like the United States, but for example, you can't service Wyoming, well, then you would put an exclusion of Wyoming and it would still be targeting the rest of the United States. So again, I only use exclusions if I'm targeting a huge audience and there's certain areas that I cannot target. If it's targeting a specific audience, even if it's just like all of the US or all of New York or 20 miles around Woodland Hills, I will just use location targeting. So this is on the account level. If I wanted to show you what it looks like on the campaign level, it's pretty similar. So here are the campaigns. You can click this little settings icon, and then you want to go to locations. And you can see this is already set up, but you can do this is like the default, right? United States and Canada, and all countries and territories. You can choose one of these, and right, if you choose the United States, it will only target all of the United States because we don't have any exclusions. Or you can get more specific: states, cities, 20 miles, etc. One other thing that you really want to make sure is that you only check presence here. If you include presence or interest, that will start targeting people who have visited the areas you want to target, not people who actually reside or live there or search there frequently. So big key here is to only use presence, not presence or interest. I hope this was helpful explaining how location targeting in Google Ads works, both on an account level and a campaign level. If you have any questions or something is looking weird or not correct in your Google Ads account, or if you're just having issues with targeting in general, please let me know and I'd love to help out. Thanks.